Welcome to episode 273 of the Craftverse series, and today we're going to get started on a different farm. I need to start getting some animals, especially since it's the Copper Age and there's a lot of things that are updated. So, yeah, we're going to prepare for a couple of things. We have a lot of work to do this week, but this one should be relatively quick. First, I'm going to come down here, and I will be reusing some pieces. But what I'm going to do is pop these out first and foremost. We're going to be reusing those. And 1, 2, 3. And right here is where that next piece goes. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I grabbed 3 too many, so I'm just going to plop them down at the moment. Where'd those other pieces of dirt go? Okay, weird. All right, so we're going to take these. Eh, take these. Plunk you right there. Here's where the dirt went. Put you back here. Grab the lanterns. Put you where you go. And now I'm done with those. These can be moved. They're not going to be particularly useful where I'm going with this. So this makes a perfect divide of one segment, which means it'll be symmetrical, which I like. And we're going to do that. So I don't actually need these 3. So those are just going to be here for the moment. What I need now is to grab blocks and lanterns, and we're going to do right here, there, and right there. And the fun thing is we're going to be putting buttons on the bottom of all of these. Hopefully I have enough buttons. So we're going to go up 25 segments of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do that. And then we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 165 is about where we're supposed to be exact. And right here, I need to put buttons on the top. And then I need to do the exact same thing over there. But let's make sure real quick that I have the correct spacing on everything. It's looking correct. And I have to do that 3 times. I'm going to make this easy on myself once I get to the top of the other side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's correct. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and we should be on the exact same. Yep, 165. Very good, and we're actually going to put them here and here. Now the fun thing is I need to put water in between these, so I actually need to break this button back out. Good, I was able to get that. So let's grab you, put you along here, and you should just go straight down since there's really nothing currently in the way. Yoink. Make this a little easier. Let's go down and make sure that nothing is amiss here. I have to go back down anyway. This just makes it a little easier. This is going to be the elevator shaft. Now, I'm not just going to leave it as a flowing water. Don't worry. I'm going to be using this opportunity to place the buttons before I do any of the remaining pieces. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's make sure this is accurate. Yep, still accurate. So that's 11, right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 165, that's where I should be. Perfect. So now I want to place a button right there. And I actually have to put this right here so I can put the other water stream. So we're going to jump over here real quick. Put that where it goes, and then swap it for a button real quick. Let's make sure that's going down. It is. And then on the way back up, I'm going to be placing some buttons a few times. It's not too tricky to do this. It's just tedious. But this is my 3-pillar elevator system. I'm going to have the same setup as I do in the base, where down is on the left and up is on the right. It's going to be a little bit easier to remember. Of course, it's going to be reversed when we're actually up there, but that is where we're going to be putting the food farm. We're not always going to have golden apples after all, and this just makes it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so let's get to placing the buttons, because I can't put any of the other fun stuff in without my buttons being in place. ran out of buttons. Where's the last button? Now, before anybody wants to strike this video, this is just pushing buttons in Minecraft. There is no tone or tune. If you hear something, it is not intended. So don't go thinking you're getting me on copyright. Because I am not intending to copyright anyone. If this sounds even remotely like a tune, it's not my fault. You can blame Mojang. So they could just have the exact same tone every single time you place a button. But they decided to vary it up a little bit. Oop, button. Okay. Alright, that should be everything on this side. I now have to get these ones before I can even get the down elevator working. I will know if I missed something once I get the kelp in, because that's going to turn everything into a flowing source block. Or from flowing to a source block. Actually, I don't want you there. Okay, so that should, in theory, be everything for the down elevator. So I can then get the kelp installed for you. Do I have enough buttons? I have exactly 9. I did not grab enough buttons. Well, that's unfortunate. Grabbed enough to get... Oh no, it's not enough for this one because I need to get this path done as well. So 1, 2, 3... Okay, so I need 3 more sets of... What is it? 101? Alright, well, I gotta go run back and grab some more materials, apparently. Just when I thought I was prepared. Maybe I can sleep through the night and get this rain to stop. It's not a thunderstorm, but it is still rain. Okay, let's go grab some more stone for buttons. I want to keep the same motif along the entire thing. While I'm down here, though, let me show you guys something. In the copper age drop, they specifically noted that they patched hopper bundle duplication. Do you see a hopper? No. While we're here, I'm going to show you a little something. I went and got a bunch of the copper items crafted, waxed them, and duplicated them to my heart's content. We're just going to take a stack of golden enchanted apples here. This is a bit laggier than it used to be, but if you flick this lever for this setup, you'll see it still does its usual blinky blink, and then if you time it right, you can still duplicate with the droppers. So, Mojang, you dropped the ball a little bit, but thank you, because I was able to get all the materials for the next farm I need to build. Sadly, I did not prep up enough to get this particular farm I'm working on currently done. That's on me, but you know what? It's a simple fix, provided I go the correct direction. this way, because that's where my stone is. Open the chest, please. It's quite a bit of lag at the moment. 4 should be enough. 4 more stacks. Just to be safe. And then grab these, because I'm going to need some water again anyway. Okay. That already looks really nice. Too bad it's not ready yet. I would love to just shoot up one side and then shoot up the other. But this right here still has some running texture because I gotta go up this side. This is how you would install a simple and sleek elevator design where you can still poke your head out, go up or down, and see the surroundings. Because I've found when you have the glass pillars, you really can't see anything because you're still within the water column. This lets you at least poke your nose out, see what's around you, if there's any mobs nearby. Give me the button. Fine. Button. There we go. It also lets you see your area if you have a really high elevator like this one. Okay, so this one should be fully done. Now I need to jump over here, and then we can slowly glide down, placing all of these. Let's try and poke my nose out of the water so I don't actually drown on the way down, since there's no oxygen being pushed through at the moment. Oop. Button. Pick block is a wonderful tool, especially for things like this. Don't worry, we're almost done with the elevator shaft. It's just going to make it a lot easier and safer to access this farm once this is in. Because being 100 blocks in the air, I don't think anything down here is going to spawn to use the elevators on me. That would really suck if a creeper decided to walk right in there, but I don't think that's going to happen. Keyword think. Also keyword don't, because I don't think. Still not enough. That's only 64. That was 3 stacks just for one side? I remember it taking more stacks to do the other side. Alright, fine. I'll go get some more stone. You know, I might actually have some inside the mob grinder if I'm not mistaken. This area is starting to look really industrial. Give or take the sound of bees popping out of a hive. I might actually have some stone in here. Means I don't have to do the stairs, and I'm just going to grab as many as I think I'm possibly going to need. I grabbed only 3 last time, and it wasn't enough. I still have to do this twice. Ooh, I barely avoided that. See, the elevator itself might be a sleek design, but it doesn't mean it's fast to put together. Oh, that was not where that was supposed to be. That was supposed to be buttons. Always remember which hotbar slot you have active. Unlike me, who barely pays attention to where I'm going half the time. How I'm going to keep these maximum levels, I do not know. Button. Oh, missed. Button. Got it. Okay, so now that I'm up here, can I get onto the block? Yes, perfect. Which is good, because I actually need to place a block, a solid block, right here. That is where... That should still be fine. This is where everything is going to be positioned. Yep, that's good. So I'll be able to come down this and up the other side and have a place to walk. I'll be walking right onto this level here. So I'm going to actually break that. And I'm going to break this. That is about right. Okay. So what is remaining now? Just one side? Yep, just this side. A little bit farther out, so I'm at least not drowning. So remember, this is to access a farm, so I need to actually have the access to the farm. If I didn't already have this built in creative mode, I wouldn't know where exactly I need to put the elevator shaft, and I would have built that up first. But I have built it, so I'm just rebuilding at this point. These buttons should never actually be used, give or take what I literally just did there. So now these should have nothing left flowing. And I think I see some flowing action up there. Well, we're going to find out because I have to go grab the kelp now. And if there's still anything going on, we'll find out when we actually see flowing. So back to my kelp farm. Don't think I grabbed everything out of it. I didn't. And it's about 100 on both, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab 4 stacks, 2 for each. I can do math. Swear I can do math. It's not usually a point, but I can do it. Okay, there's another button over here that got washed out. Can't pick it up because I have full stacks. Don't need that. I'll take the button though. Alright, so now for the flashy bit. Let's see if there's any shenanigans. Keep your eyes peeled. See if you see any flowing. This feels like the weirdest episode of Dora the Explorer. Do you see any flowing water? Okay, that is good. Now we're going to just do that. Top it off. Stick my head out. No flowing. I did perfectly with the buttons on that side. Let's see if I did perfectly the first go around on the opposite as well. I'm not seeing any missing button slots on my way down, which is good. This can get quite messy if you miss one. Luckily I have respiration 3, so I'm not at least going to drown. I would definitely recommend using this POV whenever you're doing vertical columns. You know what Bedrock needs? We need the ability to switch between POVs with the D-pad without having to see, like if you're looking up, having to see underneath yourself, because it's just odd. Why do I want to look up my own skirt? It's a kilt. It's only a skirt if you're wearing something underneath it. Nah, I can't pull off a kilt. Alright, so what I need now is one of these and one of these. Go ahead and sleep real quick just to shake off the nighttime. And then I'll go and actually start my elevator. Professionally done. First try. Okay, so just as I said, this side is going to be down. I don't actually want the dirt. You can keep that. And then you get to be the up. Everything's going to shoot up out the top and fall out the back. Let's wait until all of the kelp comes down, and then we can try our elevator system. Seems like it's working just fine. I'm seeing bubbles on both ends. I did go all the way up with the kelp, so it's not like there's a missing source block. Nope. Ow. Well, that side works. I have all of the kelp. Missing 2 pieces. They're probably up top. But this is what I mean, is you can stick your nose out. You can still see very cleanly your entire area. Yep, they were up top. And same with down this way. If you poke your nose out, you can get a preview of what's going on in both directions before you exit the elevator. So if you need to, say, shoot a creeper. Okay, I wouldn't recommend actually doing the shooting because apparently that pushes you. I blame punch. But alright, elevator installed. That's good for today's episode. And tomorrow we'll get started on building the actual passive mob farm, because that is going to be for sheep, cows, pigs, chickens, the occasional horse that spawns up there. Hey, I didn't make them spawn and produce leather, but they spawn on plains biomes, and that's basically what's going to be up there. So I didn't do it. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode, where our new sponsor, Mr. Sheep, and his friend Other Sheep are going to be joining us at the top of the world. Not literally the top, but you get the point. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for watching.